So here's something funny. For the longest time, every single video you have watched on this channel was recorded using the same microphone, the Boya BY-M1. And to be fair, it really worked. It got me this far, and honestly, that mic has probably been clipped onto my shirt more times than I can even remember at this point. But at some point, you just feel like it's time for an upgrade. Not because the old one was bad or anything, but because your setup starts holding you back a little. So I picked up the DJI Mic Mini. Heard a lot of good stuff about it. And in this video, I'll show you what you get in the box, test the audio, and tell you honestly what I think about it. So let's jump right in. Alright, let's start with the box first. DJI usually does a pretty good job with packaging, and this one is no different. Usual branding on the front with this nice picture of the mic itself. Inside you get some paperwork, plus a couple of DJI stickers, which you can stick on your favorite gadget or your car. Then there's this carrying pouch, and honestly it feels way nicer than I expected. I mean, I love this thing. The material feels premium, to be honest. This is the kind of pouch you would actually want to keep using, not something you throw back in the box and forget about. Inside the pouch you will find everything else. A 3.5mm cable, a USB-C to USB-A cable for charging, and two sets of wind muffs, grey and black. And then we have the charging case. This case holds two transmitters, one receiver, and this USB-C adapter. So everything you need is basically in one place, which already makes things easier. Here's a quick look at everything you get in the box. Now just look at this thing. It's so tiny. And after years of dealing with that long Boya cable, this honestly feels like freedom. No wire running down your shirt, no worrying about tugging the cable mid-recording. The transmitter uses a magnet, so you can attach it to your shirt like this. Or if you want something more secure, you can use the clip and attach it to your collar or t-shirt. Either way, super easy. More importantly, it doesn't feel awkward or bulky when worn. The build quality feels quite premium, lightweight but solid. Nothing feels cheap or flimsy. The transmitter weighs just 10 grams, so once it's clipped on, you forget it's even there. Design-wise, it's very minimal, just the DJI logo on the front, a power button and a link button. I'll come back to those in a second. Now coming to the receiver, it's also pretty small, and this is what connects to your camera, phone or PC. The quality of this unit is surely good. I mean, the plastic feels high quality for sure. It has a gain knob to adjust audio from -12 to +12 decibels, which is great because you're not stuck with a single volume level. You've got power button also, and on the other side, you will see the link button. This side also has a 3.5mm aux port. And if you look at the bottom, there's a USB-C port. You can connect the camera using the aux port or remove this little cover here and attach the included USB-C adapter. Just plug it in and that's it. DJI also gives you a few buying options. You can buy just the transmitter and use it over Bluetooth, or go with the transmitter and receiver combo. I went with the full kit, 2 transmitters, 1 receiver and the charging case. And honestly, the case is super convenient. Everything just snaps into place and it keeps the units charged and organized. I mean, look at this, so satisfying. So how do you actually use this mic? Short answer, it's very simple. You won't need to read a long manual. For a camera setup, connect the receiver using the 3.5mm cable, turn everything on and start recording. For a phone or tablet, you will need this USB-C adapter. Just plug it in and it works. Same goes for Mac or PC. Plug it via a USB-C and then select it as your microphone in the sound settings. No drivers, no weird setup screens, it just shows up there. I also love that it has built-in noise cancellation. You can turn it on or off using the link button on the transmitter. Just press it once and this yellow light tells you it's active. You can also control the level of noise cancellation using the DJI Mimo app, which I'll talk about next. But first, let's talk about battery life, because it's actually really good. Both the transmitter and receiver last around 10.5 hours on a single charge, which is more than enough for long recording sessions or even podcasts. That means you can easily record multiple videos without worrying about charging in between. And once you add the charging case into the mix, you're looking at up to 48 hours total. Yes, 48 hours. This thing lasts a long time. So yeah, this is not something you will be charging every day. For most people, I'm pretty sure this will easily meet or even exceed their requirements. DJI also has the Mimo app available on both iOS and Android. It's very easy to use. The layout is clean and everything is easy to find. You can either connect just the transmitter via Bluetooth or pair the mic with the receiver and connect it to your phone using USB-C to access all the settings. Inside the app, you can do things like change noise cancellation between basic and strong, switch between mono and stereo audio channel, check battery levels of both transmitter and receiver, and enable features like safety track and audio clipping protection. There are also settings like turning the indicator light on or off on the mic itself. In short, if you like tweaking things, there's enough here to play around with. The good part is that you don't actually need the app to use the mic, but it's nice to have if you want a bit more control over your audio. Alright, now it's time to check the actual audio quality. A quick heads up before we begin. Everything you're hearing in this part of the video is recorded using the DJI Mic Mini without any EQ. There's also no noise reduction added in editing. This is straight out of the camera, so this is exactly how it sounds. So I'm in a quiet room right now. It's not sound treated or anything, and this is how the mic sounds indoors. Same setup, just with the noise cancelling enabled. Let me know what you think. Does it sound good? Does it sound muffled? Drop a comment below. I'm outside on a normal day right now. There's some wind, light traffic, background noise, and I'm using the wind muff. How do I sound? And now with the noise cancellation enabled and same environment. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do let me know how this one sounds. And finally, range. This mic has surprisingly good wireless range. I tested it from about 200 feet away and the audio stayed clean with no dropouts. Alright, let's talk about the good and the not so good stuff. The first thing I really liked about this mic is that the setup is instant. I literally turned it on and started recording. No wires, and coming from the Boya, that alone feels like a massive upgrade. Battery life is also solid. I never felt anxious about it dying mid-recording. Also, the audio sounds clean and natural, which is really all you want from a mic like this. I can't believe I'm recording from such a small wireless mic every time I use it. Honestly, it just makes everything easier. Now, if I talk about things I didn't like, well, there's no internal recording on this thing. So if the wireless connection drops, you lose the audio and there's no backup. There's also no way to attach an external microphone for a secondary setup. There's also no screen on the receiver, so you can't monitor levels on the fly. All you have are these indicators light to rely on. And because it's omnidirectional, noisy environments can be a bit tricky. But other than that, moving from the Boya BY-M1 to this, honestly, it feels like a proper upgrade. Not just in terms of audio quality, but in how easy everything becomes. No cables running down your shirt, no getting tangled while recording. You clip it on, press record and focus on your content. And that's what I really like about the DJI Mic Mini. It stays out of your way and just does its job. The full kit usually costs around $160, but right now there are quite a few sales going on, so you can grab it for much cheaper. I will leave links in the description with the latest prices in case you are interested in buying. If you are looking for a simple wireless mic that makes recording feel effortless, this is a very solid choice. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. And if you've got questions, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.